Anyone can easily create a KPI dashboard using a simple method. When you first open the Page Editor and Data Editor, nothing is there. In the Data Agent, you can directly connect to various databases to create and manage APIs. In this video, we will fetch data from a pre-prepared API. Enter the variables team and date to verify. Note that date must match both the data and SQL date formats. Once confirmed, copy the API endpoint, switch to the data editor, and select Agent Data from the menu. Choose your database, select an API from the list, click Add, then on the API page click Send to link the data. Enter a name and click Save to create the API data, then click the Copy button to copy the API code. For the copied API data, input your team variable. The entered value will become the default. Copy the API data again and this time enter the date variable. On the date variable's API data, click the table icon, choose your columns, enter a table name, then set the table's color, height, and so on. Repeat the same steps for the team variable's API data, select columns and configure the table. For the date table, click the chart icon, choose a bar chart, select your columns and rows, then set the chart's color and title. Do the same for the team variable's API data, select columns and rows, then configure the chart. Select the API data, enter both date and team variables, and click the chart icon. Choose a number chart, select the new user's data series, enter a title, and configure the data's color and font size. Create number charts for visitors and transactions as well. Once your data is ready, switch to the Page Editor to build the dashboard. In the left menu, click Settings to change the background color. Click Layout, click and drag at the top to create a layout zone, then click Configure to set the text, color, size, and so on inside that zone. Create 3 layout zones at the top for the number charts, make one, then copy and move it to arrange the others. Drag and drop the number charts into the layout zones to add them. Create 4 additional layout zones below for the charts. Drag and drop the charts and tables into these layout zones to add them. To make the charts and tables update according to variables, add a combine function. Click Combine, then create Combine function. In the Setup pop-up, enter a combine name, select the type, and choose the data. To create a date picker, select Date, enter the reference date, click Configure to style the calendar, confirm the action variable, and finish. Enter your team options manually, click Configure to style the dropdown, confirm the action variable, and finish. Create 2 layout zones, add the combine functions, then shift-click to multi-select the zones and set their background to transparent. Click the Edit button on a layout to open its data editing pop-up. Before publishing, be sure to set permissions for the page and data under Access Control. Click Publish in the top right to make it visible to your users. Click Site in the top left to open the site in a new tab. When you select the date and team combines, the connected charts below will automatically update to reflect those variables. Start innovating your data workflows with SCLAB.